game!
What is going on, guys? Joe Whedon back with another video, and today's topic is going to be about anger. And before we get into it, so I don't get hangry, I got this Starbucks bacon Gouda sandwich. Let's take a bite of this and see how this thing tastes. I don't go to Starbucks, I had a gift card, otherwise I'm not a big coffee guy. 7 out of 10. Not bad. Anyway, let's actually get into the topic of this video. But first I need to run some errands. So, let's go. That sucked. So we're gonna start out this video with a story. So yesterday I was at Costco getting groceries and stuff. And you know, one thing is I post a video every Tuesday and Friday, if you aren't aware. And I forgot to post my video on my Instagram story or say like, hey, new video, go check it out. Which, shameless self-plug, go follow the Instagram, linked in the description. Anyway, I was in the line, you know, had some stuff in my cart, trying to get this working. And you know, I like copy paste the link, some stuff like that. And like, then the link doesn't work. And then I'm like,
oh my God, like this thing's so stupid. Why does this not work?
And like, I'm getting pissed over this. And then like, as soon as, like, I wasn't like freaking out in line, but I said it under my breath, like, oh my God, this is dumb. Or like, what, something along those lines. And then behind me, I hear this little girl and her grandpa, like, she's like, you know, like, I don't know, said something to him. Not about me, but just like, basically said like, I love you or something. And they were just having a wholesome moment. And it made me stop and think like, why am I mad? Like, honestly, why am I mad? Like, I honestly got upset, like, thinking, why am I mad over this? Like, this is something really stupid and petty that shouldn't matter, yet there's people in the line behind me literally living life and enjoying themselves. I'm just thinking, you know, why am I not doing that? The thing is, in life, there's gonna be a lot of things that make you angry. And it's just, how do we deal with these things? As I don't think anger is inherently a bad thing. There's some things that you should honestly be mad about, but how do we control this anger, and how do we, you know, stop it from A, affecting our personal lives and making us less happy, and B, use it to better ourselves. And I'm gonna go over some steps on how to fix your anger, how to control it, and how to use it to better motivate yourself and to not let it destroy your life. But first, I need to go into Whole Foods. I don't know if you can see it from here. And I need to get some stuff. So let's go on a little shopping spree and get some groceries, baby! All right, got some groceries and, you know, had to get some essentials. Delicious. I don't know why my car does that. Or that. Anyway, one thing that people say that is good about anger is it motivates you. And you know, that is true to an extent, and it's something I want to touch on. If you know my videos, you may know where we're going, but we're gonna take a little road trip to somewhere a little different, but a little familiar. I'll quit teasing you, I'll just tell you, So we are at Carbon Nations. I'm really happy to be here. I love this spot. It's really cool. I like the one in Franklin better though. That's the home gym. This one's still cool. Anyway, gonna meet some friends in here, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So let's head on inside and actually get this lift going. All right, so I got here my boy, Luke, Alden. We're hitting a full body split. Go check out their Instas. They'll be like down here. And yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
gains, bro. Got Alden here. We're at 51st Deli. Got a 51st Club. What did you get, man?
Chicken.
Alden got chicken. I'm gonna try this grapefruit liquid death. I'm excited. I'll give you my thoughts after I try it.
All right.
That's actually good. I'm not a big grapefruit guy, but that's good.
1 out of 10. What do you give it?
7.5. 7.5. I think it's pretty solid.
All right.
Oh my gosh, dude, this thing's... Dude, it's
massive,
a big
bro.
sandwich. All right.
Dog on it. Pretty fire.
8.5 out of 10.
8.5? Yeah.
I'll say that's solid. Dude. All right, just got done eating. It was good to hang out with the boys, but we need to get back into this video. Which the first things you need to do in order to cut out your anger and just live a happier life is honestly identify what is making you angry. Like, just take a step back and think about what is making you mad. Is it work? Is it school? Is it not having enough money? Is it your friends are pissing you off? Is it maybe some family issues? Is it like not feeling like you have enough in life? Like, identify what is making you mad and like think about, yeah, exactly, like what things are making you mad. Next, I want you to just go somewhere where you don't have your phone, computer, laptop, gaming, any social media, like no noise. And I just want you to sit and think and be alone with your thoughts. I know most people don't do that nowadays. That's something you should do. And I just want you to think about, like, why are you mad? Why are you angry? And why is this thing like just eating you up? So thinking about the stuff that makes you upset allows you to think of A, can I control this? Or B, can I not? If you can control it, think of ways to fix it and how you, with your own actions, can fix these things and just like take control of them. Versus B, if you can't control them, think about ways like, okay, how can I either avoid this or what can I do to at least make these things better instead of just sitting around and moping about it. I also wanted to touch on like things like the weight room and other people saying like,
Oh, you can use anger as a motivator and it will make you stronger.
well, that is kind of true. You can use anger as a motivator, and I don't think it's an inherently bad one. But you can't rely on anger to be your main motivator, as, you know, it can get you so far, but it's not going to be consistent. And while I think you can use it for a temporary boost, it's not sustainable. And it's just going to make more stress in your life, and it's going to make you less happy, and you're going to enjoy things less, and you need to just honestly let that stuff go. All right, so it's a few days later. Turns out I didn't finish the video. You know, it was Easter. Happy Easter. It's late Easter now. You know, hung out with family, and honestly, I really just relaxed. I didn't really do too much. And I just want to close out this video just by talking, or just kind of wrapping up what I was talking about, which was obviously anger. I gotta set this down. I can't be playing with this. I think anger is honestly, like, there's things that can be a justified anger, but I think the situations those are like needed for is way less than actually what anger is like comes about from. And it's just pettiness. It's pettiness, arrogance, and jealousy. I think honestly, anger is something that most, if not everyone, would benefit from cutting out of their lives. As you see a lot, like, I make the self-improvement videos, obviously. There's a lot of people who just,
You know, you need to harness your inner demon to fight these battles of will and grit and to defeat all these beta male
like, it's just like stuff like that. Or it's like people in anger, they have a misrepresentation of judgment. They do things that they probably wouldn't do otherwise. And the thing is, it's easy to get mad. It's easy to get mad at the world when things aren't going your way. It's easy to get mad at social media when you see people flexing their Lambos, their Rolexes, their all this stuff, people flexing all the luxuries of this life. You know, OnlyFans girls making money off, like, literally living on recruit difficulty just by posting naked photos online. And there's a lot to be mad about in this world. There truly is. But that shouldn't stop you from pushing on. Your anger isn't going to get you to the finish line. If you're here and where you want to be is right here, your anger is probably going to help you get to like maybe here at best. Unless like you're just Darth Maul and you rage the whole thing. You watch the Clone Wars, you might know what I'm talking about. But actually that's a good example. Darth Maul, you know, he was angry the whole time at Obi-Wan. He had all this rage. He was so angry, all this stuff. And even until the end, he finally they finally made up in Rebels, which is, spoiler alert, sorry, I still think that's dumb. That should have been saved for like a movie or a live action show, but that's whatever. And he held on to this anger. And it's like, what did it get him? Nothing. It didn't get him anywhere. Like, it didn't get him to what he wanted. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is anger is not going to get you where you want to be. You know what is going to get you to where you want to be? Perseverance, like commitment, and just pushing yourself. As anger might push you a bit, but it's not going to push you the whole way. What is going to push you the whole way? You. I don't know, I've just been feeling really resentful for a lot of things. I think I talked about that earlier in this video. Things like school, money, work, not being where I want to be, feeling like, oh, you know, like I'm just going to post another video to get 10 views and no one's going to watch it, or all this stuff. No one takes me seriously. All this, there's a bunch of stuff that just, it makes me mad. And I really don't want you, the viewer, to be in the same spot, as that's something I'm trying to cut out of my life. And I hope that you, after watching this, do the same. Anyway, I'm going to close the video out here just because it's late. I'm at Costco. I just upgraded to an executive membership because they were like, you should. Like they flagged me in the system because I spend too much money there. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but here we are. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it meant something to you guys. I hope you guys got something out of it. I want these videos to be informative, entertaining, and yeah, I hope you guys got that. Before I go, make sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel, trying to hit 1K this year. Make sure to leave a like on the video. It really supports the videos. Comment down below your thoughts. Comment for the algorithm. I really need that. Follow both the Instagram and the TikTok. They're linked in the description, as always. Watch what is right here. It is my newest video on 10 things I think every man needs. I had a lot of fun making it, and there's some things that aren't on traditional lists like that, so I think you should go check it out. And I will see y'all in the next one. Adios. Peace out. If I don't see you in the next one, I'm gonna be mad. Bye.